California and Arizona, where authorities say they're interfering with firefighters' efforts. California Assemblyman Mike Gatto is working to push through legislation to stop drone interference, and he joins us now. Welcome to you.
Great to see you, Kelly.
It sounds like what you want to do here is enforce existing protocols against drones, but give some edge to it. So it'd be $25,000 or even jail time. How much of an issue is this out where you are?
Well, we're all familiar with the image of Captain Sully Sullenberger having to land his plane in the Hudson River because of a bird strike. And you just imagine when a drone, which is made of metal and plastic, if it were to come in contact with a firefighting aircraft that was fighting a fire over a mountain, the effect would be catastrophic. The U.S. Forest Service has said that there are 13 incidents of drones interfering with the fighting of wildfires in 2015 alone, and just 11 since June.
It's possible, Assemblyman, some would argue, the drones could actually help fight wildfires, though. I mean, if at some point they had the technology to help dispel chemicals or water or whatever it may be to control these blazes, would that be a different story? Is there a way to keep from outlawing this altogether?
Oh, absolutely. I think drones can be a force for good. I want drone manufacturers to be very successful. There's several located near my district. But whenever a new technology emerges, you need to have some rules to make society comfortable with that technology. You know, when cars were a new technology, concepts like having insurance to cover the cost of an accident and, for parking in front of a red zone, these things were new concepts, but the laws needed to evolve to make sure that society would feel comfortable with that new technology.
Mike, it's Evan Newmark. I have a question. Should the regulation and the rules be happening at the federal level, at the or at the state level, or at the local level? I mean, you're a California assemblyman. I don't know what the right way is to deal with this. Is this better from the ground up, or does it need to be a national policy?
Well, Evan, the last thing that I woke up saying that I want to do is make a law to affect drones fighting wildfires. The shame is that, as you guys know, getting the federal government to do anything lately is like pulling teeth. There's so much gridlock in Washington, D.C. that I think state officials across the United States are going to be forced to act to exercise their police power to protect their citizens. We had a fire in Southern California where drones interfered with the efforts. It didn't just put the pilots at risk, it put everybody on the ground at risk because the fire was allowed to spread.
Yeah.
When a drone is sighted, they have to stop all firefighting efforts. This fire jumped the freeway and burned several cars, and we have to say enough is enough.
Wow. Kayla?
And while that's a tragic situation, one thing, Assemblyman, that the FAA has resisted doing, that they potentially could do, is to allocate airspace and to say this airspace is acceptable for drones and this airspace is acceptable for planes, and a drone can't fly where a plane can fly. Would that not fix this problem?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what's needed. We've heard signals like the FAA at some point will say that states can regulate anything beneath 350 feet. The federal government will regulate anything above 400 feet, and there will be a corridor for Amazon to deliver packages between 350 and 400 feet. I think the FAA needs to step in. They need to make rules, and they need to make them ASAP.
Okay.
I don't want there to be a tragedy before they step in and act.
Nor do we. Appreciate you giving us some fuller context on it. That's Assemblyman Mike Gatto of California. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's get out to court.